Server-side scripting Python.
Hello, all viewers of my YouTube channel, and here I'm come with a new programming language called Python. So it is server-side programming language. Friends, please try to follow the videos and subscribe and like my channel to reach many. So let's start the session. Here is the first word called Python in the server-side scripting language, and it has a feature called high level. It has some source lines of code. It can be compiled at runtime. That's why it is a high level language. And next feature called interpreted one. That means we can easily compile the code at the line by line. That way it is very interactive one. And interpreted one, that means we can easily interact the one. That is why it has a feature called interactive one. And it has different types of features and it supports. First one is interpreted one. Why? Because we can easily interact with them and we can compile the code at runtime. That's why it called interpreted one. And interactive one, that means we can easily interact with the Python editor. That's why it has a feature called interactive, and it follows the object oriented features, and all the features in the object oriented those has to be integrated in the Python language. And next one is it is a beginner's guide, that many types of new programmers or new developers are easily use this Python language in order to develop the different types of large applications. That's why these are the features of the these are the something small introduction about the Python language. And next one is the history of Python. So under this category we are going to know about the who developed the Python language and what are different types of versions. So let's start the session and history of Python. And here Python was developed by Van Ronsom some early 90s at the mathematics and computer science in Netherlands. And it has the Python is integrated with many other programming languages called ABC, Modular C, C++, Alga 68, Smalltalk, and Unix and Linux. And next it is a copyrighted one, that means source code and copyrighted and in the hands of the third party vendors. And next one is it is Python maintained by code developers in order to develop large type applications. And Python has many different types of versions released. First version Python 1 was released in 1994 November, and in 2019 Python 2 was developed. The latest version of Python is 2.1.1, and after that Python 3 has developed. The new features that are not used in Python 2 are going to use in Python 3. And the first version of Python was used in 2008, and the latest version of the Python is 3.5.1. So we can usually use this Python editor on all our OSs and on all the different types of operating systems, and it is one of the server-side scripting language. And next concept is Python features. Along with this we have different types of features. First feature is the easy to learn. Why? Because we have it has the keywords and simple structure. With these we can easily read the Python programming language. And next one is the easy to read. That means Python can be easy to read because it is very visible to the eyes and it is easy to written in the English words. Next one is the easy to maintain. Why? Because it has a source code and a highly written one that is easy to maintain. And next it has different types of library functions. We can include these libraries while writing the source of code in the Python language. That's why it has a feature called stand library function. And next one is the interactive mode. That means we can this feature allows this interactive feature allows Python for testing and debugging lines of code at the runtime. And next one is the portable one, because we can run variety of hardware platforms and it has some interfaces on the different types of platforms. That means we can run the different types of interfaces using this portable feature. Extendable. Why Python is extendable? Because it has low level module there. These modules can be interpreted by the Python interpreter. So these enable the programmers to able to add and customize able to enable the programmers to add or customize their tools to be more efficient. That's why Python is extendable one. And next one, databases. Python has different types of databases, provides all major commercial databases. And next one is the GUI programming. By using GUI programming, we can easily interact with the Python editor. And scalable one. Why Python is scalable? Because it has a better structure and support for large programs than shell scripting. And along with this we have different points to be noted. Those points are, it supports the Python supports functional and object oriented paradigm. Python is a scripting language that are compiled bytecode, and it can be bytecode to be compiled at runtime only, unless it provides a very high level dynamic applications data types and it supports the dynamic type checking. It supports the dynamic data types as well as the dynamic type checking. Here data type is a type of data that is going to be used in a program, and it supports dynamic data types. And next one is the type checking. That means the values, the variables that are assigned to the variables that are assigned to the data types are called data types. So those data types are same or not. If data types are same, it sends no error. If the data types are not same, so it is raises an error that is called exception, and it check these types of errors are called dynamic this type of checking is called dynamic type checking. And it supports the garbage collection feature in order to reduce the data and delete the unwanted space while writing the source code. And it easily integrated with the Python language, easily integrated the C language and C++ and the COM, ActiveX, scope. So these are the some different types of features of Python language. So in coming session, in next section we are going to discuss about the what are different types of Python 3 features, and next one is the editor, Python editor. How can we use the Python editor? So in coming session, in next session, we are going to discuss about on those topics. So friends, please try to understand the session and like and subscribe my session to reach many. Thank you and all. Have a good day.